You can sing every worship song by heart. You know the order of service. You know which row to sit in. You know church. But when you are alone, in the dark, in the silence, do you know God? There is a difference between knowing about someone and actually knowing them. And millions of people who call themselves Christians have never crossed that line. This is not an attack on the church, but something has gone deeply wrong when a person can be saved for 20 years and still not recognize the voice of God. This is not a new problem. Jesus warned about it directly. In Matthew 7:21-23, he said, "Not everyone who says to me, 'Lord, Lord,' will enter the kingdom of heaven. Many will say to me on that day, 'Lord, Lord, did we not prophesy in your name, drive out demons, and perform many miracles?' Then I will tell them plainly, 'I never knew you.'" These were not casual believers. They prophesied, they performed miracles, and Jesus said never. The Greek word he uses is ginosko. It does not mean intellectual knowledge. It means intimate, personal, experiential, the kind of knowing that only comes from real relationship. These people had religious activity without relational intimacy. They had a ministry, but not a relationship. Then in Matthew 23:27, he turned to the most religious people of his day, the Pharisees, and said, "You are like whitewashed tombs, beautiful on the outside, but on the inside full of dead men's bones." The word hypocrite in Greek is hypocrites. It literally means stage actor. They knew every line, every cue, every ritual, but they did not know the author. Let me give you a historical picture. When Solomon built the first temple in Jerusalem around 957 BC, it took 7 years and 180,000 laborers. Gold-lined walls, cedar from Lebanon, a holy of holies clad entirely in gold. But what made it sacred was not the architecture, it was the presence of God. At the dedication, 1 Kings 8:11 records, "The priests could not perform their service because of the cloud, for the glory of the Lord filled his temple." That cloud, that presence, that was the entire point. Now in Ezekiel chapters 10 and 11, before the Babylonians ever touched the building, God's glory, the Shekinah, slowly lifts off the temple and departs. The rituals were still happening. The priests were still serving. The structure was intact, but the presence has quietly left the building. How do you know if this is you? First, prayer feels like an obligation, not a conversation. James 4:8 says, "Come near to God, and he will come near to you." That word "come near" implies movement, pursuit, not routine. If you only pray because you have to, that is religion, not relationship. Second, you only seek God in crisis. When life is good, God is optional. When things collapse, suddenly you are fasting. That is not relationship. That is an emergency contact. And third, the most convicting one, you are more familiar with what your pastor says than with what God has personally said to you. Jeremiah 31:34 is a new covenant promise. "They will all know me, from the least of them to the greatest, declares the Lord." Not know about me, know me. The promise of the new covenant is direct access, not just through a priest or a program. You, him, directly. In Exodus, while Moses was on the mountain receiving God's word, the people below built a golden calf. They were tired of waiting for something they could not see or control. Religion is a golden calf. You can schedule it, manage it, be seen doing it. God cannot be managed. He is not a program. He is a person, and he is watching to see if you actually want him or just the benefits he provides. Jeremiah 29:13. "You will seek me and find me when you seek me with all your heart." Not with all your Sundays. With all your heart. So here is the only question that matters tonight. When did God last speak to you personally? And when He did you respond? You were not made to know church. You were made to know God. That pursuit is the most important thing you will ever do with your life. If this spoke to you, share it with someone who needs to hear it. Like this video, subscribe to Vessels of Purpose, and we will see you in the next one. God bless you.